Hello, this is Itai Leviton doing a technical analysis on USDILS, which is the Israeli shekel, and I am looking at the weekly time frame. And while I'll be mainly focusing on the technicals, I will give traders a tip outside the technicals also to be updated with the news, to keep in mind some fundamental possibilities as well that may help their trade. Uh, I usually, those that know me and have been hearing me, I usually say and think that, the vast majority of the news is noise. Sometimes you need to do the opposite of what news tells you. A lot of times, for example, in earnings, where approximately 90% of the companies provide some positive headlines like positive beats on revenue and EPS. And then people don't understand how the stock reacted negatively. Shows how to take news into a proportion. A lot of times, when you have calendar events, economic calendar events, you see a lot of the bouncing around, mainly by done by the platform's clients, those that buy their data. And a lot of times, good news is good news for the market. Good news is bad news for the market. So it's really hard to, I think, to trade news. But there are always exceptions, as I've also mentioned a few times in the past, and I think that this is one of them because there is an issue about the possible judicial reform in Israel, and it's along with possibly other drivers have been driving the strengthening of the U.S. dollar versus the shekel. So yeah, but technically we are looking at this bull flag, and we broke out of this bull flag after this recent consolidation over here, basically, and ended in this bull flag ended at this high. Buyers were eager to buy there, and we also have the start of this possible formation of the ascending triangle. Now, uh, it is possible, technically, I'll be looking for something like to break out a bit of this red resistance on the upper band, fake out some bulls, and then possibly retest. Okay, go down for a retest at about 357, 355, if it's a bit of a piercing, and then I would be looking to go long. That's one scenario I'll be looking at. Another scenario is if I'm gonna, if the price retraces even below, I'll be looking at when, if and when it hits this top band, and then going long. That would be a wonderful bet because the reward would be getting all the way to this high at 3888. Okay, and my risk could be again below this spot over here. Okay, so this is an orientation. It's not a specific trade. You'll have to work that out at your consideration. But just to show you the proportion of the reward versus risk in this case, then we're talking about approximately a 2.5 to 1. Okay, going for a 12% rise and risking 4.73. And of course, you can take partial profits along the way. And some would even say, okay, you know what? If it gets here, I'm betting on, buyers coming in. I'm not going to go for this long of a stop. It's enough for me to go just below the 3.4. There's been some price action here. You'll see it on lower time frames, and then I'm going for a 5 to 1. Okay. But in any case, also for those buy and holders looking to buy the USD versus the shekel. A lot of buy and holders are thinking about that. Then I wouldn't buy it all. I wouldn't go all in here, okay? Because you're a bit in a sensitive spot after quite of a big of a rise. I mean, since not so recently in the summer of 22, we're up, 18, 9, 18, 18.5%. That's huge for this forex pair. So and easily, you can have, and this is where I would be watching also some fundamental news. Then, you can get some news where the Israeli central bank is buying a lot of shekels to strengthen the shekel. You can have the reform has gone on a first reading at the Knesset, and so there might be some negotiation. There might be some significant news again within the rare significant news that drives this forex pair down. So you don't want to like go in with all your buy here. Okay, you wanna leave some ammunition for these lower prices where I mentioned where I would be looking at. So it's possible to buy one here because again, it can also just disregard this resistance and then go up. Okay, but maybe buy 20% here at your discretion. And then if it retests, okay, at about 355, 357, then buy another 30%. And then if it gets to the 3.5 round number, then possibly buy the rest of the 50%. So you're averaging out on these three buys, you're averaging out a better entry price and protecting your capital, even if you're buying USD. And then for the swing traders, again, at around 388, around this area, okay, a bit below, a bit above it. I mean, there are some long buyers and profitable long swing traders that will definitely be taking, in my opinion, definitely will be taking partial profits here. So the swing traders might want to tag along to that possibly and probably partial profit taking wave as well. And later we can easily be attacking the 4 round number, which is about here. I didn't mark it specifically, but here, yeah, it's over here. Okay, so that's also something to look out for because it is a round number that a lot of people are talking about. So it may become a reality. Trade the USD versus the Israeli shekel at your own risk. Do return to Forex Live for additional views. Watch the levels that I mentioned and that possible scenario that I'm watching.